Okay. Hi. Couple of things. Every once in a while, I may look a little spastic when I tell the dogs to shut up. I am dog sitting currently. Ugh. And my dog is fairly well trained. The other two, uh, not so much. I'm a little slanted because I'm using a cheap tripod that I got from the dollar store specifically for this video because I didn't want to be sitting here holding my phone. Um, I'm hoping with some help from some lovely people that I've met on Twitter that I can grab the attention of a few reaction channels and get you to share this. I'm not asking you to send people to my channel. I'm not doing this for clout. I'm simply asking for your help to get my message out there. My channel is going to be more medical related stuff, um, health journey stuff, trying to lose my chub stuff, and story times, whatever. So I'm not asking, sorry, I will try to stop touching my hair. I touch my hair when I'm nervous. Um, so I'm not asking you to get me subscribers. I'm just asking you to react to this particular video so that hopefully Foodie Beauty, Chantal, sees it, because we all know that she watches all of the lovely reaction channels, just like the rest of us who can't tolerate raw dogging Chantal, because she's just a lot. So, Chantal, I've found you via reaction channels. Sorry. And I'm normally more of a quiet little lurker. I sit in the back and I shut my mouth. The odd time I have something to say. I'm sure a few reaction channels have seen me say things. But, God, that bottle looks big. I promise it's not. Today I was quite bothered. You came on from your bed, lying on your nasty, disgusting, fuzzy little llama pillow, bitching about the new article that's out about Nader and how it only mentioned you to say that you brought him to the platform. And lately, that's been your shtick. You're mad at everybody that's saying you brought him to the platform because you didn't know. And then in the same breath, you usually say, and even if I did, I was a victim. And you're not wrong. Don't come for me, reaction channels that are reacting to this. She's not wrong. Even if she knew, she was a victim, according to her. That being said, I was in an abusive relationship for 5 years. DV, SA, you name it. And it took me a long time to finally leave. It took me a long time and a pregnancy to finally leave. And I won't go into too much detail because I want a reaction channel to react to this. But I will post a video on my channel telling my story. So if anybody is interested, keep an eye out. But Chantal, it took me 5 years to step away from my abusive ex. 5 very long years. And I am a victim. There's no other way. am a victim. No, no, I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor. I got away. I got strong, and I picked myself up, and I picked up my baby, and I walked away, and I left. And I left that situation. And once I left that situation, there wasn't a piece of me that missed him. You like to say that you're a victim. You didn't know. It is what it is. But there's videos on your channel that say, Natter did this, Natter did that, Natter did the other thing. And then the following video says, Natter and I did this. Go look at his channel. So you knew. There were times that you knew and you still promoted his channel. Now, granted, it could have been fear. There are things that I have done for my ex that I did purely out of fear. And I'm not proud of them. And there are people that I introduced my ex to, both before the abuse started and after the abuse. And because I spent so long hiding the abuse with makeup, turtlenecks, long sleeve shirts, because I was covered in bruises. That's from something else. I don't know. I hit my arm on something. I hid the abuse for years. And I would make up excuses. I tripped. I fell. You name it. I probably used it for an excuse. And excuse the blinking in the background. I don't know what's on the TV. Hopefully it doesn't trigger anybody to have a seizure or something. It's quite aggressive every once in a while. Oh, it's Scooby-Doo. I hid the abuse for years. Sorry, I'm so scatterbrained. This is a very hard topic. And yet, even though I hid the abuse for years, anybody who had my ex in their life because I brought him into their life, I apologize. And the difference between me and you, Chantal, is when I was DV, the first, sorry, it wasn't the first attempt, anyway. The first time he successfully essayed me, I went for help. That part of the story will be on my channel. But I've never once dropped charges. I've never once said, oh, I changed my mind. But you have. And you flip-flop. You've come on your channel, you brought the whole paperclip thing, and then you're like, oh, no paperclips, I'm not in any danger, and then you go back to being the victim. And now that other people have been victimized and are strong enough to write articles or have people write articles, you are pulling this poor pitiful me victim game. Like this morning, the reason I am making this video, which is now at almost 10 minutes, I'm so sorry. You were complaining about the article and how you're not in it and how they should be saying that another popular YouTuber was in an abusive relationship with Nader Al-Shami. But apparently, according to someone in your chat, somebody had reached out to you for you to say something in regards to the article they were writing. and you didn't want to give your input. So how can you expect somebody to put something different if you don't want to give your input? Also, you're right. Whether you knew or you didn't know that Natter was abusive, you still said, go check out Natter Al-Shami's channel. Whether you knew or didn't know what he was doing to women in Messenger, you still said, go check out Nader Al-Shami's channel. And you keep saying, I didn't know. I was a victim. I was in the middle of an abusive relationship. Great. You're out now. You're away now. You could apologize now. You could say, hey, yes, I helped edit videos. Yes, I helped get his channel started. Yes, I told my users to go to his channel. And I'm sorry. I was in an abusive relationship and I was scared and I didn't know any better and I didn't know what would happen to me if I said no. So I did what he wanted. But you can't. You can't own anything you've done. And I think, honestly, part of you just doesn't know how. I think you lie so much that you don't know what the truth is. But I can tell you, Chantal, I watch you and I found you through reaction channels. I found you actually through a reaction channel who doesn't even follow Gore World anymore. They react to true crime channels now. They don't even follow Gore World anymore. But I found you through them. And then through you, because of your nonstop bitching, I found FFG, I found Yaba, I found YouTube Rejects, I found Erie Pepperoni, I found Barbecue Chicken, I found Gary Unfiltered, I found a whole new group of people. Zachary Michael, Alex is Shook. I found all of them because of you. Well, no, not. Some of them I found through other reaction channels talking about being able to check their videos and shoutouts and whatnot. And because I was looking for people that reacted to you, because I couldn't watch you personally, because I am a victim. And I'm so tired of you getting so angry about reaction channels and how they're using your content. You call it content. I'm sorry. It's not content. Sitting there seeing how many nashies you can shove in your face, which, by the way, of all the things I've looked up on YouTube, and trust me, I have chronic health issues. I've looked up some fucked up shit on YouTube. Excuse my language. But I have looked up some truly weird stuff on YouTube. I have never once looked up Nashi bees, just bees in, Star BBs, Starbucks bees, fat chick shoving her face full of food. Not once. So you can hate on FFG, Yaba, Alex is Shook, Zachary Michael, anybody that's ever covered you, you can hate on them. All you fucking want. Excuse my mouth. Again, I'm sorry I cuss. But all of them bring you people. All of them are why you have subscribers. Shh. Hey, enough. Thank you. No more. All of them are why you even have subscribers to begin with. Oh my God. Guys, enough. Sorry. um, so you might want to think on that before you start freaking out. And hopefully, one of them grabs this and reacts to it. Not because I want them to send their people to my channel, not because I want to get subscribers, not because I'm clout chasing, but because I know you sit there stewing in your filth, whining and pissing and moaning about how miserable your life is, watching these reaction channels. Because I've heard you mimic things they say. I've heard you mimic their reactions. And you've done it from the start. From day one. If I go back and I watch your old videos, you mimic um, Zachary Michael. And I've heard you mimic Alex the Shook. I've seen you just recently with your new head wraps. Try to mimic FFG's side pony. It's what you do. It's what gives you away. You mimic every single reaction channel. I've even heard you mimic Gary Unfiltered. You mimic all of them. And so I hope all of them see this and all of them choose to react to it. I know that none of their subscribers will be interested in anything I have to say. And I'm okay with that. I just want them to react to this because I know you're going to see it. You're disgusting, Chantal. You can be a victim. Sing it. Sing that song all you fucking want. But I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor. And to everybody else that has escaped DV or SA, you are a survivor too. And if you're still stuck in it and you are still going through it, my Twitter account is the same as my YouTube. If you need a friend, if you need somebody to support you or help you look for programs to help you get away, hit me up anytime. Anytime, and I will be there to help you. But you, too, are not a victim. You are strong. You are a survivor, and you will get through this. The only person who is enjoying this victim game is Chantal. And she truly is a victim, but not in the way she'd like to be. Anyways, I'm almost at 20 minutes, so I should shut my mouth. I hope I've made all of my points. And Chantal, I don't want to be a reaction channel. I don't plan to be a reaction channel. But if you keep saying stupid shit, I'm going to keep reacting to it. Because I tell you what, I'm Canadian. And it disgusts me on a level that I didn't know I could feel disgust. That you share my country. You are a vile, toxic, narcissistic, self-absorbed, uneducated, unintelligent human being. And you think it's cute. But sooner or later, honey, everybody that you have been vile and disrespectful to and disrespected is going to walk away. And sooner or later, even the reaction channels are going to get bored with you and they are going to walk away. And you are going to have nobody but Pete's and your cats if they live that long. Because you don't do anything for them. You fat shame them and shove temptations down their throat and soft food, which is actually very bad for cats, but totally different story. You're not a good person, Chantal. You are not a good person. And I think it's even safe to say, actually, you're not the victim. You're the villain.